Hello everyone, welcome back to Creations by Fabi. My name is Fanny and today I'm really excited to be back with the Twine It Up challenge. And we have a special co-host, Jelena over Blondie Next Door. I'm going to talk about her just in a little bit for now. Let's get started with the first DIY. Alright, for our first project you will need jars. I'm going to be using those recycle as you can see. So first I'm going to remove the label and here I'm just going to show a little tip that I found out recently. So as you can see, when you remove the labels tonight, you have all the sticky part right there. So I found out recently that that specific acetone, which is really strong, it smells really strong also, it does the job like magic as you saw on the video. Absolutely love it, and like I said before, I'm not sponsored anything, but I really love to share with you tips like this. All right, so now move on with the DIY. I'm going to start by wrapping around the bottom part of the jar. As you can see, I just start with a little spring and then I just continue. All right, once I was done with the first part, now we're going to be using this little guy. This is a glue stick just to be able to have a nice round circle. You don't have to do that, you can just eyeball it, but this is a little tip and works perfect. Alright, so once I was done with that, now I'm just going to add another layer of just wrapping around and basically repeat the same step. And there you have it, and look how beautiful that jar looks with the exception of that glue on it. Alright, so that little eraser that you saw there is from Dollar Tree and definitely does the job also. Alright, now we're going to be using some glow sticks, but only the handle parts. Yep, and some nautical rope. Alright, so all I did was just paint those little handles with some acrylic paint. I didn't show the process only because I didn't realize that my camera was dead and I thought I was recording, so I wasn't able to redo it again. I didn't have more handles to redo it and show it, so yeah. Alright, back to the tutorial. After I had the little caps or handles painted, I went ahead and just placed it on the rope and those it fit just perfect. And then I just add more twine around just to give you that little extra touch. Then I went ahead and placed it on the extra string that I left it in there, and just to be able to attach it on the jar, and then just couple more rounds and then add a little bit of hot glue, and there you have it. Alright, so now to final touch, we're going to just add some twine to the lid to just complete the look and add some lights. So here I'm just using the fairy lights. You can also use the LED lights or regular candle, it will look nice as well. Alright, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy. Before to move on with the next DIY, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by and welcome. And also, I want to talk a little bit about Jelena, our special host. She is amazing. She's so talented. She does farmhouse, shabby chic. She does a little bit of everything. She also does furniture and things like that. So make sure you go and check it out her channel and show some love and let her know that I sent you. And also don't also forget that we have a special playlist today, so after you finish watching my video, make sure you go and check that out. Alright, so let's keep twining up. Alright, for the next project you will need 2 rings. So here I'm showing what I'm going to be using, which is rings that I have already cut from other rings. As you can see, a little reef and another thing. Alright, and a little mirror. Also I'm going to be using some of the wire twine. It can be really useful. Also can be really tedious because when you start to fold in the wire, the twine start to come off, but it does the job. Alright, so I cut 4 pieces and then I use it as a base to keep the little ring on the center, as you can see. Alright, we had the base to work, and now we're just going to be add a little bit of hot glue in on the small ring to be able to attach the first piece of twine, and just wrapping around a couple times just to keep it in place. Alright, so here is so simple. All I'm going to be doing is just, alright, it's just basically do like double wrap in one ring and then bring it down and make it double wrap again and continue that way. Alright, it's actually super easy to do, but sometimes really hard to explain it. Alright, so once I was done with that, now that ring, it looks so beautiful as it is, but we're going to add some details just to give it that really nice look. So I went ahead, add a little bit of hot glue, and did the first round, just follow the ring, the outside part. And then I thought I still not like the little gap in between. I don't think it looks bad at all, but I thought I want to cover that, so I went over and using the same string. I didn't cut it at all and continue until the other side, and then cut the excess, and look how beautiful. Alright, so we're going to work with the mirror. So as you can see, I'm not going to detach the mirror from the base. I'm just going to cover the plastic part with the thicker twine. Alright, we had the mirror ready to attach on the ring, so we're just going to flip that and add tons of hot glue on the back, and then just hold the mirror place. Just hold it for a little bit. But I also going to say, make sure you add like 2 or 3 pieces of ribbon right on the back, holding the mirror and also the rings, just to make sure it's sturdy. I didn't show that part, but I did that. Alright, and we're basically done with this one. To final touch, all I did was just add the thicker twine around the mirror on the center, just to match with the edges, and I think it came out absolutely beautiful. Alright, for our next DIY, we're going to be using one of those wire planters from Dollar Tree, and the same thick twine, and also the thinner one. Alright, so I'm going to start off by adding a little bit of hot glue on the inside, as you can see, and then going around to the ring of the bottom part, just like so. Alright, so now that we have the first ring, we're going to put the twine under that wire, creating a loop, and then just pull it and continue doing the same thing on the other loop, and you're going to end up with a nice pattern like that. Alright, so once you had that and the top part, you're basically going to continue just adding the loops by loop by loops. When you go into the top part, it's not necessarily a paddle. You're just basically going to follow the loop and just continue, put it in, put it out, put it in, put it out, if that makes sense. Alright, and then I thought some of the ring is still showing on the bottom part, so I went ahead and went over and give it another. So once I was finished with that, I just placed the end inside, add a little bit of hot glue, and there you have it. Alright, and now my favorite part of this project is this part. We're going to use the thinner twine, and you're going to use whatever you have in hand. I'm using those little wooden planks, and now we're just basically going to wrap. So we're basically going to wrap a lot of twine on those wooden pieces, and then I did like half and half a roll on each one, right? So then I just going to use the iron just to flat it out a little bit, the twine, only because it's really thin and tend to curl. but you will see that in a little bit. Even I used the iron, is still curl, but it's okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to add 2 pieces of tape right on the top before I cut it, so like that I know where is the half. Alright, so now I'm just using the box cutter just because I think it's easier that way, and now I just going to remove it. Alright. So after I remove it from the wood, I add more tape right on the middle and then cut it. Alright, so now we have 2 really nice and even cutting twine. Alright, and I went ahead and repeat the step one more time and attach them together, and ended up with really long piece of twine like that. Alright, and now I'm just going to add some of that burlap ribbon to create a base, and like that would be easier to place it on the lantern. Alright, we have basically our lamp, no lantern, lamp base, and we're going to attach the embellishment on the bottom part. As you can see, I really love this project. I really think it's a little bit different, but I just love it. Alright, so once I was done with that, I went ahead and add the light bulb. Woohoo! I didn't buy it, I had it. I have a broken lamp around the house, and yep, here we go. We replaced it and we made another one beautiful. So with all the strings that we just placed on it, we're going to create little tassels. And basically that is it for this one. Once I was done with the cutting part, I went ahead and just tested out to make sure the light bulb was working. And there you have it. I think it turned out so beautiful. So let me know what you guys think. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also don't forget to go and check it out the playlist and get tons of inspiration using twine. God bless you all, and see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.